Dear traders, for today's session I decided to cover the British pound versus US dollar and on the gold market. I will start with the British pound versus US dollar first. So as I suggested you in my previous analysis, I still expect the bigger drop on the British pound versus US dollar, and I think there's a plenty of the space for the pound to go down. And as we see today, there is a big sell-off today, and basically the pound is already down minus 0.3% for the day. And I still see this even further lower, and I'll explain you my reasons behind this. So if you check on the daily time frame, this is the British pound versus US dollar daily time frame. Basically the buyers were very happy to buy the downside ABC corrections at this stage and basically buy the pullback, the 2-day pullback here. But after we reached the, let's say, February high, after the price reached that, and the way how we went to that level was pretty chunky and very noisy environment at this stage, and we created some kind of the like the upside channel. But it seems like this is the last stage of this buying side. And what happened? Basically, the sellers last week, we got a major breakdown and the sell-off here. So this was the very important piece of information for us. And after that breakout, usually what the price will do is the price will start and try to test the demand, see how much demand we got on the table. And if you see, we got a 1 day up, and yesterday was the buyer tried something on the way up, but it was still inside of the Friday's range. And today we got a major breakdown. So I expect, and definitely my suggestion is to watch for selling opportunities on the rallies. And for the downside target, I'll also show you this market profile chart using the MT4 InstaForex platform. I can easily see pound to go to test 1.4050, even to go to 1.4 level in the next period. So there's a plenty of the space there. So literally 80 pips to 130 pip space. And the bigger target, the longer, like the short midterm target, basically is 1.3915. So plenty of the potential for this pound to drop. We overdevelop it in time in this stage, and I expect the bigger drop on the British pound versus US dollar. So watch for a good rallies, and watch for the rallies using the maybe intra time frames like 15 and 30 minute time frame, and then watch to sell on the rallies. Speaking of the gold, I still see the same thing, similar thing, like comparing to the pound. Basically what happened here is basically the price, the gold traded pretty healthy on this upside swing, and every time we will do some kind of the bull flag or the 2-day pullback or the 2-day pullback here. But after we got in this stage here, we got about 10 days of the very controlled rally and very tiny, let's say very a tight channeling mode here. And there was a breakout, significant breakout of that, which is basically a confirmation for me that we can expect much lower prices in the next period. And similar to the pound versus US dollar, the buyers basically got 1 or 2 day reaction back, basically to react on this sell-off. But I think that this is just a natural reaction, and that sellers are pretty much pretty strong around this stage. And then we can expect, from my perspective, retest of the 1856, an eventual test of the next level, which is around 1843. So watch for selling opportunities on the rallies on the gold.